everyone, and welcome to another Take 3 reaction. Today we're reacting to the team semi-final match between Snyder and Andreyko, or The Odd Couple, and Lon and John Harris, or better known as just the Harris Bros. Very upsetting, this match. I have no idea who's going to win. These are all wonderful competitors. I had no idea that John was going to come into the league and be as good as he was, and he really showed a lot in the last match, so I'm expecting a lot in this match as well. To react to this match with me, I have Linus Babcock. Linus, how are you, and who do you think will be going through to the finals from this match?
I'm doing very well, and I'm excited for another Schmoedown match. I do think brothers have a better bond than Snyder and Andreyko, and I loved what they did in their last match. I didn't love what they did because they beat Drew McWeeney's team, but I loved the character, the energy. They went full character the entire match, never broke anything. The whole professor gimmick I love, so I hope to see the brothers go on, and I think they will, because they beat Drew McWeeney's team of Take the Cannoli with Brienne Chandler, which was no slouch. So
yeah. They did beat Drew and Brienne, and that made me sad. However, you know, Snyder and Andreyko beat people I like too, so oh well. We also have Brooklyn Vale, the man, the myth, the legend. How's it going? Who's going to win the match?
The Odd Couple are going to win this match. They may not be brothers, and they do have this oil and vinegar kind of approach where they don't really get along, but Roxy Stryer is the mustard or the emulsifier that makes the beautiful dressing that is The Odd Couple. They are going to beat Harris Bros, much like they beat the Paddington 2, much like they beat War Machine, and they are going to cruise on to the finals to take on probably COVID. Or sorry, Corruption.
All right. Well, personally, I'm just gonna go with my gut, I guess, and we'll go with the Harris brothers, because as I had said last time, I used to be a Harris, so sticking with the family link, even though I'm not related at all. Just, you know, whatever. So they'll win for reasons, or they'll lose for reasons. We'll find out those reasons in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
Ooh, the scenes are back.
Ooh, cutscene! It's always nice when Cal's around.
You're making a hell of a lot of accusations. And somebody who was your partner. You want to feast your eyes on something here?
Accusations? Wait a minute. Like you're a criminal? Like that kind of accusation? Or?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not about me. Oh, I got something that's going to knock your socks off here. 2 can play at that game.
Right? Lay it on me.
Oh.
Huh.
Is that who I think it is?
I mean, who else could it be? It looks exactly like the guy.
Who does that look like?
Doesn't it?
I can't really see from there.
I have an idea, but it seems like a good thing for the subs.
I told you it wasn't. And he told you it wasn't.
I'll say.
Yeah, okay, I know who it is.
How did you get that footage?
Who was it?
I think that it is
shady
the one, the only Mike Callis.
Favorite shady person. That's why. Always remember that.
Have a good day.
Either that or Andrew Guy bought a leather jacket.
Answer my question.
Mike loves dogs.
But all right.
He's a dog lover. I don't think
But Mike also likes stirring up the boss.
Snyder and Andreyko were in the Lions Den together for
everyone
a year.
likes dogs.
And
yeah, but
then you had that Emma Fife
it's
stole
Mike.
Andreyko away at last year's Spectacular. How are they going to interact? Because Snyder's no longer with the Lions Den. He's off on his own.
Getting them on the same page has been a little bit of a job for me, but I think we're doing well. We've got a mutual respect, right, boys?
Sure. Yes. And your winner!
We get to see him move.
Sorry, Team SCB. It was not War Machine.
Looking past.
It was my Schmoedown trivia. Schmoedown knowledge.
I was going to correct you.
I think if they're
War Machine. No, yeah, because War Machine lost to the Paddington 2. Then lost to the
That was sad.
The pet and
That was a really good match. I wish I was on the reaction for that because I watched it at home and I was like on the edge of
All of
the
a
seat.
sudden, there's this new
That was a great
bromance,
match.
I feel like.
This whole tournament has had a lot of great matches.
This tournament's been phenomenal.
This might be the best tournament. Well, Sam Levine won 2 tournaments last year, and he's not in another one, so I take that back.
I am going to say probably my favorite match ever is Above the Line versus Action Army. Team Action in the Team Showdown last year.
JTE and Lon Harris were going to take this whole thing. Well, that
Yeah,
got
that was a
thrown
good
out
match.
the window
Love Lon.
when JTE got himself on one of those stupid bird scooters. Lon Harris reaches out and gets his brother, another professor, to go ahead and compete, hence the Harris brothers.
We're lucky enough to be joined by a visiting professor, a poet,
We get to see a new
philosopher,
weird Jeff Snyder
a great
costume,
man,
hopefully.
my own brother, visiting professor Jonathan Harris.
Thank you. I've been taking a sabbatical of
Visiting
several months, and I
professor.
thought I would come by and help you in your little trivia
Substitute
game.
teacher.
Jim Varney.
And your winners, advancing to the next round,
The substitute professor, Jonathan Harris.
Next match, you're going to be facing
The
Draco and
temp.
Snyder. And
I just wanted to size them up, Jen, because, I don't know who they are. I've heard of the Coen brothers. I've heard of the Sisters brothers, but who are the Harris brothers? I mean, John, Lon, who's the third one? Moron?
A worthy dig. Is this a prop from some sort of Michael Bay film where he is measuring penis length?
I don't know. Are you guys professors at the University of Phoenix? John, you impressed me today. You played very well. But Lon, you wouldn't even be here if JT hadn't gotten injured. Who knows how many words he would have mispronounced today? You're very lucky.
Your former teammate in nationalism, JT. I'm shocked to hear your turn on him.
Congratulations on your victory today. Mr. Andreyko and I look forward to sending you back to whatever junior college you guys come from.
Your partner who draws the funny book.
Draws the funny books. This is new music.
This is
Semi-final. It's got to be a little more accurate.
nice.
Good, good. Is someone going to kick him off the table like last time, or will he
not.
stay out? the whole time?
Let's cross our fingers and hope for the
I
best.
don't know math much, but
Well, I've
that
been waiting
sounds
for him
right
to
to
be
me,
on the
Johnny.
table.
You know,
Yeah.
as much as
Good for
sometimes
him.
I don't like you, I always love you. You and I have a long broadcast history. Good to be back at the table with you here. Right now, you're looking sharp, and I'm looking old. But I'll tell you what, this tournament
If there's a
has
saddest
been
moment
exciting.
category
There's
at the
unexpected
Schmoedown
things,
Awards,
and that's
Johnny
what you
getting
get
kicked
when
off
you
the
insert
table
some
should be him.
anarchy
Kicked off the
into
table.
your normal routine.
Like, because it was
And as
so
sure as
funny.
I
'cause,
know
like,
you're wearing a
we
knockoff
had
members
just
only
done a
jacket,
summit where
I am
we were
sure
like,
this match
I
today
hope
is going to
Johnny's
be
on the table.
absolutely
He's great.
incredible.
And then he was.
You're sure about that?
A week
I'm
later.
absolutely
I'm
certain of it.
very
Then
sure
he
about
got
that. We
moved
have
out.
the odd couple.
oh.
We have the Harris brothers.
Sorry.
And I'll start with the Harris brothers because this was a team comprised initially of the Professor, Lon Harris, and JTE, famed Ecuadorian film, movie reviewer, and technical director. But an injury took JT out of the tournament, and that's the first time this has ever happened, unless you count like John Roca and indigestion. But JTE out of the tournament, and what are you going to do? Could the professor take everyone on himself? I actually think he could, but then he one-ups even that idea and brings in flesh and blood. There's nothing stronger than that, Johnny. His brother Jonathan shows up.
That's
the
right,
Brainiac.
Jonathan Harris, Lon
I have to
Harris,
imagine
Pink
like
and Blood,
damaging your vocal
conquer
cords
the odd
is
couple.
like
'Cause
the
you look at
equivalent of
Jeff
tearing
Snyder,
your
you look at Mark
ACL in
Andreyko,
sports.
those are two egos
Like
I don't
he's
think
out for
can
he's
fit
like
in
out
the
for like
Schmoedown
8
arena.
months.
It's going to be incredible.
Two
Damn
egos,
vocal
I think
cords.
there's like
Yeah,
one
it can
ego
take
and
a
just a real
while.
nice guy, and they're
Yeah.
just mashed together.
Get those
But that's
back
what
to
this tournament is
good
about.
shape.
Odd
But, like,
couples indeed.
damaging,
This is
you
an
can still
apt name
talk
team.
after a while,
Or is it
you know,
aptly?
like-
Tell me, Bibiani. I don't know. But you put these guys, they never would have teamed up. They never would have teamed up. But here they are, and they're a championship contender. And they're not coming out alone. They have someone in their corner.
Absolutely. We have Roxy Stryer, someone who's very dear to my heart, one of the most motivating, positive individuals I've ever known in my life. On top of that, if the team does get stressed out, she has plenty of opportunities to hook them up with some cannabis that will
calm them way down. Roxy's great. Sometimes she talks too much. Sometimes she's in the corner just screaming. You know, but I have a long history with Roxy, too. I used to work with her on air. I know
actually just recently legalized.
She is certainly a secret weapon to this team.
2 weeks ago.
They, though, have done
On the
more
ballot
talking
in
than we
Michigan.
have, Johnny. We got some promos from the teams.
I have no idea what's on the ballot where I live now.
What have I been telling you guys about The Odd Couple? They might be odd, but again, there's a reason that show was on for so many years, because it just works. It does not matter who's in our way. We're gonna take them down.
Ah, yes. Welcome again, students. Last week, I noticed many of you doubting the professor, doubting that academics could come in and conquer the Schmoedown. I think we've more than proven ourselves at this point, just as we'd always predicted, just as I included in my original syllabus.
This run has been completely unexpected in the best possible way, I think. I think I said this last time after our last match against Duralde and Adichie, that I felt that was the best match I've ever played as far as strategy, and I felt like Jeff and I had a real rapport going on and trusted each other and listened to each other, and it was technique that won that game, not necessarily knowledge. That's the important part.
Many of you failed in the midterms, but will you be able to handle when we are in the finals? Finals week brings the most pressure. I hope you are up to the challenge.
It's important to prepare before the finals, and I certainly hope that our new opponents, Mr. Snyder and Mr. Andreyko, have prepared. I know these are former champions. I'm familiar with their curriculums vitae.
Last game against Ashley and Duralde, we needed a buzzer beater. Okay, it's not going to come down to the
it's
buzzer
Duralde.
for this one. We're going to try to take him out by the end of round 2. Get that TKO, the KO, whatever you want to call it. I don't care if it's JTE, Lon's brother. Doesn't matter. It would have been nice to have beaten JTE. Don't get me wrong, but I'll settle for kicking the ass of this Harris brother.
Andreyko sounds somewhat European, so I will give him a point for that. Snyder reminds me of Zack Snyder, a filmmaker I'm unfamiliar with.
His work you don't know at all.
I am unfamiliar with him, I just know I don't like him.
I believe Sucker Punch in a survey course of the downfall of American cinema, it might make it into a future syllabus.
Ooh, I would take that course.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Lon, John, super nice guys, but you're not teaching anyone a lesson today. We're the ones who are going to teach you guys a lesson, and we're taking you down.
Class is in session. You're getting an F.
We don't have
And
Fs
you
in
maybe
my school. We have E's.
All right, Pit Boss.
Oh, yeah.
Very strong words from two very confident
No
teams.
one-
Anybody else,
Wins
Jeff?
moves
No,
on to
anyone
the
else notice
finals
that
of
Jeff
Tag
was
Team
like
Anarchy to take on the winner
surprisingly
of Corruption
plainly dressed?
and Riley and Bateman.
So in other words,
For
you're
now.
saying they're
For
gonna
now,
face
yeah.
corruption because Kalinowski and Chance, you know, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah,
we
sure, I'm like the
Kalinowski
purple
and I
shirt.
never thought we'd be working together, but Chance, fate, literally has brought us together. We're going to take this thing. It's going to be fun for the rest of the teams to try.
And actually,
but it's gonna be fun.
Kalinowski is why I'm wearing insect repellent, to make sure that arachnid can't go near me to kick me off a commentary right now.
Sir, that sounds like an insult, but we'll move on here to the tail of the tape. These two teams, the Odd Couple, well, these guys, they've both proven time and time
Believing
again
in
they
life
know
after love after love.
Their strengths include Oscar movies.
Actually, that's probably one of the first songs that I ever
releases,
remember hearing
comic book
as
movies
a
with
child.
Mark Andreyko. He is
That
DC.
and there's
DCG,
certain Rod
that's
Stewart
right, his
songs I remember.
Supergirl run. You can read that right now. And of course, I also asked Draco, what are your strengths? And he said, believing in life after love, after love, after love, after love. The Harris brothers,
Ridiculous.
strengths include 90s, animated, crime, and enlightening the masses here, teaching the world about better film appreciation.
And I can only imagine they have to be a huge fan of the film Step Brothers.
I bet they're also
I
a fan
don't
of
think
Life
so.
After
I
Love
think
After.
That's their
beneath
loss.
Their taste.
I would hope
All
so.
right, well, with the tail of the tape, the promos
I think
out of the way, I
everybody
think it's time
who's
we get to the
would be a
match.
fan of Life After Love after love.
Absolutely, Ken. Take us
After love.
away.
Then it's
After
time
love?
for
Yeah.
the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Yeah, Schmoedown.
Intro.
Ken just looks really concerned.
Let's do some Schmoedowns. Let's get Schmoedowning.
I still want this to be the Weird Al version.
Of 2 wins and 0 losses, won by way of knockout.
I harvest my brains. I take a look at my wife and realize she's pretty plain.
And the Brainiac, Jonathan,
Ooh, the Brainiac.
the Harris brothers.
funny if it was like the substitute.
And Ken, they have had such an incredible run defeating the Wildberries in round 1, followed up with Take the Cannoli.
That might be a little insulting to him.
Against my team, the Self-Righteous Brothers.
I mean, it's accurate.
Look at this. He's got Lon's got the pipe.
'Cause
Jonathan
he's
looks
the
like
substitute
he's halfway
player.
through a novel in that sweater. This looks great.
When you look at these brothers, you think of other great brothers in history. You know, the Coen brothers, maybe Cain and
Wright
Abel, or
brothers?
possibly Macho Man
Cain
Randy
and
Savage
Abel?
and Leaping Lanny Poffo.
Or Blue and Eli, the Blue Brothers in the
Like,
WWE.
I mean, are they gonna kill each other?
Mario,
right.
Mario and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi.
Could they pick brothers that didn't try and kill each other as their
Led to the rig by their manager.
like the Wright brothers? They invented
That's
Stryer with a record of 2 wins and 0 defeats. Mark, the Android and Draco, and the former team
true. I don't have a brother, so I couldn't be on the brother team.
Well then,
Yeah.
that's the
There you go.
Odd they are indeed. Jeff Snyder
got that,
attempting to make
he
history.
is causing
the
he is
first
causing
person
a lot of
ever to win the
distraction.
tag team titles.
I really hope that this pays off.
That would be
He's wearing,
quite
like,
an,
a pink
feat
mop
here.
on his
All
head.
right, we are about to begin. Roxy settles her team in.
Yeah.
We have the whiteboards in front
I
of you. A
assumed
little
he went out
reminder
and
of the
purchased
rules
that,
for
right?
all
It
the
is.
players
It is
that they have
upsetting.
played before.
It's very
But for those
upsetting.
watching
You're
at
right.
home and those maybe watching the Schmoedown for the very
Imagine
first
him
time, the
buying
rules
that
of this in
weird
the round
pink
1.
wig
You'll
at,
have
like, a
whiteboards.
Halloween
You have
store.
pens. You can write down your answers in
That's
a
a good season
short
for it.
amount of time,
That's true.
about 15
No one
seconds.
really
If I
looks
get
like
that
you
joke
weird
in
at a
in
Halloween
time,
store
don't worry about that. You have
during
3
Halloween.
chances this entire
Well,
game to
I mean,
repeat. This is
if you're
the
an older man
JTE
buying a pink
rule,
wig, maybe,
named
but-
in his honor
It's Halloween.
because he used to employ it as a dirty tactic. And we also will be asking you 8 questions in this first round. If you get all the answers right, you'll get a bonus question. So that, Johnny, are you good with those rules?
I love the rules. I
All
think I'm
right.
ready.
Do you understand Lon?
I understand all the rules.
Android.
Yes, sir.
Jonathan.
Indeed.
Muppet.
Muppet.
Do you have another chair, though, so I can have my ego sit next to me?
We are out of chairs that large, sir, but
we
are you
are
ready?
out of chairs that
Yeah,
loud.
let's do it.
Oh,
I just want to hear Jeff yell, "Animal, animal, animal."
I'd like
3 rounds to a finish. All right, first question in round 1 out of 8 comes in the category of fantasy slash sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi.
slash sci-fi.
Who plays the lead in the 2006
Oh,
sci-fi thriller Children of Men?
Oh man,
Is adult children, Johnny?
I don't know this one.
I
No
I
shit.
know it.
I've seen your better. It's really impressive.
no, that isn't right.
5,
What the heck is this?
4,
Why am I blanking on this guy's name?
2, 1.
Clive
All right,
Owen.
heads down looking for answers.
Ah, there we go.
I believe it is esteemed British actor Clive Owen.
That is right. Mark Andrico.
I lost it.
Oh, did not have it. Like Jonathan.
That was a weird
It's Clive Owen.
whiteboard.
Clive
flip.
Owen
You
up
see that?
2-0.
I went by
Yeah,
his
he liked
real
to
name,
bet, like-
Clive Owen.
That is correct, no matter how you said it there. All right, 2-1 after the first question, Mr. Wolf.
Hope he does that for the
This
entire
is under the
match.
category of animated. What animated film franchise stars the voice talents of Kevin James, Andy Samberg, Selena Gomez, and Adam Sandler?
I haven't seen any of these.
Either have I.
I hear they're not like they're not bad. They're like a 3-star, 4-star.
In
They're
5,
never gonna be great, but they're
4,
never gonna be awful.
3, 2,
4-star's pretty good.
1.
Heads down looking for answers.
Hotel
Start with
Transylvania.
Transylvania.
Oh.
That is correct.
I definitely did not get that.
Oh, I believed it was from where I first spent a summer. Madagascar.
Correct there. But a good place to stay.
I know those Madagascar
Hotel
films well. It's not
All
like
right, Odd Couple takes the lead.
Since we've clearly already moved straight to Juvenilia, it is Hotel Transylvania.
All right,
Here
the
we
Harris
go.
brothers have tied.
Okay, all right.
Third question.
Not
Third
bad.
question comes in
Going.
the category of drama.
good match so far.
Will Smith stars with Matt Damon.
With Matt Damon?
What is this called?
I think I got it.
That's just
He's in a couple.
I'm partial to DJ Jazzy Jeff, but all right. You
As you
have
should
your
be.
5.
In 5. 4.
I
Oh,
think
not-
this is the football one.
not this one.
One pens down. Look for
Is it
Legend of
concussion?
Bagger
This
Vance.
sounds
It's not
problematic,
Ali.
but I believe it's the Legend of Bagger
Bagger
Vance.
Vance.
That is correct,
That's what it
sir.
was.
I'm
Jeff.
like, he's not in Ali, so.
The Legend of Bagger Vance.
Hey, you
No.
got it. He was playing around with it.
And-
Lon?
It is the problematic Legend of Bagger
There
Vance.
you
All
go.
right, up. 5-4.
Matt Damon's been
So
Invictus,
problematic.
right?
Legend of
Oh,
Bagger
here
Vance.
we go.
What
We
is
got
what
a
sport? I
tie
never
game.
actually heard of
tie
Legend of Bagger
game.
Vance. What is it
Yes,
cover?
we
Golf.
did 5
Golf,
all.
isn't it?
Oh, it's
Moving
golf.
on to the category
yeah.
of comedies.
Whoa.
Who played the female lead, Andy Anderson, in How to Lose a
Oh.
Guy
Oh.
in 10 Days?
Beat that record by 9.
I got it.
Oh, yeah.
This.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, it's not always you. Sometimes it's her.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, this,
That's,
I got.
that's a good point.
Looking for answers here at 5,
Wow.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens are
Catherine
down.
Heigl.
Team
Hudson.
Jeff.
Kate Hudson.
Oh,
Kate
it's Kate Hudson.
That
oh,
is correct.
I as well had
I
Kate
didn't know
Hudson.
that.
Tie game, Mr.
I'm
Draco.
wearing some of her Fabletics right now.
Wrong name.
Kate Hudson.
I was going to say something, Jonathan.
Wrong
The answer is Kate
email
Hudson.
All right, we got a tie
predictions.
game, 7-7, Mr. McCloskey.
Both start with a kid.
All right, fifth question. Fifth question comes in the category of action/adventure. Action-adventure. In The Princess Bride, what does ROUS stand for?
I love this movie, but I
My
have no
brother
idea.
is gonna kill me, and this is one of his favorite movies ever.
I am gonna get this one right for sure.
I can't really eat oysters. They don't
I do not
did not let him do
remember.
it. 5,
And I love this movie.
3, 2, and 1.
Rats
All
of
right,
unusual
pens are down.
size.
Looking for answers starting with
Oh,
Vaughn.
you're right.
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
Oh, it's rodent
I love that
scam.
quote. Mr. Andres.
Didn't get it.
I have
Still
zero
didn't
idea.
get it
Oh,
right.
you need a little more whimsy in your life.
I'm
sir.
really
Jonathan.
upset.
That might work in Aramaic. No, it is rodents of unusual
Ooh.
We're
size.
definitely just
Right.
rats, though.
We've got.
Are you going to ask another question?
Uh-oh.
Good for the Harris brothers.
The Harris brothers with the clean sweep there. They're now up 9-7, Pit Boss.
9, 7, and
good for the Harris Bros.
Not,
Bet they
not
watched
good.
that movie together.
Question from movie release dates.
I'm having a hard time.
Crocodile Dundee was released in
Kind of
what
weird to think
year?
about. They probably like watched that movie together growing up.
That's not a no.
That's not a knife.
This is a no.
Man, I'm either gonna be like, I'm either gonna be right on the money or way off.
I have
I'm
no
gonna throw
idea.
out, I'm gonna throw out a number and hope for the best.
1.
Looking for answers from Mark.
92.
92 is what I
Incorrect,
guessed.
Jonathan.
No
Get
idea.
out of here.
I think it's 80s.
1987.
I thought it was
Incorrect
80s
as
as
well.
well,
I also
put
but
1987.
I wrote 92 instead.
That is right. We have the answer.
Ah, it's
Good for
86.
Lon.
Just think of the New York Mets
Well,
winning
at least
World Series.
we guessed
Look
it
at all
wrong.
the
That's how I
together.
did it,
Yeah,
Cam. You got it.
That's right, I did it. Seventh question comes in the category of horror/thriller. Horror/thriller.
Lon could have
How
another
many
perfect
films
round.
in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise
Ooh,
were
good.
directed?
That's a good question.
I'm going to write down 2 answers, and I'm
Thankfully-
going to cross
thankfully-
one out at the last second.
Thankfully, the Odd Couple are both horror folks.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw out a guess and hope for the best.
I'm throwing out a guess as well.
All right.
And we are at 5, 4, 3, 2,
Let's go
1.
Odd
All
Couple.
right, pens are
I said
down.
4.
3.
I said 2.
I believe he did a later one, so is the answer 2?
That's correct.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was.
All right, Jeff.
I
I
have no
thought he
idea.
had done.
Harris Brothers up.
I thought he
2.
had
All
done.
right, everyone got that answer right. 9-8.
All right.
A new nightmare.
All right.
All right, Harris Brothers up 12-9. Moving on to a Patreon question. Thank you to Jonathan Peck for supporting the
Oh,
show.
hello.
And this is his
Jonathan
question in the
Peck.
category of
Well,
80s
hello there,
movies.
sir.
All right, and Lon, we should know,
Fan of,
has a
Take
perfect round so far.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's like a
Dedicated.
fan of everything.
Name 2 of the 3
Dedicated
leading
follower.
actresses in this
Never seen a guy
1987 dark
watch as
comedy,
many or
Witches of
consecutively watch as many
2
shows.
of the leading actresses.
Oh, I got this. I got it.
No idea. No idea.
You're not gonna see it on my record.
4.
But the answer is Michelle Pfeiffer and Cher. That's the 2 of them.
Yeah.
Got Susan Sarandon and Cher.
That is correct. That is
Good
correct.
job.
All right, Lon for
Hey.
a perfect round.
I have Michelle Pfeiffer and Susan Sarandon.
Ding, 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 ding. A
Towards
perfect
the bottom of
round.
the Harris
My spirit animal,
graphic, it
Cher,
says
Oh.
Harris
Susan Sarandon,
Harris.
and Michelle Pfeiffer.
You put them all down there, and
They
This
played a
would
match
work
against each other.
if
The TVs
gender
were
was
both
non-binary.
Harris.
I think they
Angelica
could've
Houston and Jack
challenged-
Nicholson plus
They could have, yeah.
They could have challenged Andrakos because he just put last names down.
Yeah.
To be
I
fair,
mean, like,
my
If-
favorite answer though.
If
I would like to just say that there are multiple genders. I take it back.
All right, so that
Yeah,
means
I mean,
right
like,
there, impressive first
could've,
round, really
but-
for all teams, 13-11,
They
Johnny.
technically
It is
could
close,
have.
but we
because,
do
I
like,
think
I'm
that's all-
round, a
pretty sure you
perfect
have
round.
full
This
name.
is a
I
question
think that's on
only
them.
for Mr.
Oh, it is.
Lon
They don't have-
Harris.
they don't
He
have to
does not
notice
have
it.
to write it down.
Yeah, there aren't really
He's
very
all
many
on his own
other
here.
actors or actresses
He
with those
has
last names,
this
though.
question.
Like,
The
I
rest
don't think
can just
there's
watch with their
another one
free
with the last name
ticket
of
there.
Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Jonah
Is
Hill
that big?
Oh,
received
it's
his
Jenny
first
Pfeiffer.
Academy Award
Oh,
nomination
Moneyball.
for film.
It is Moneyball?
Yeah.
I want to say the film is Moneyball.
Yes.
You are
Well, you are correct. A perfect round and a bonus.
Good job. Perfect.
And
job.
I feel like it's been a while
14
since we
to
saw
11,
the rounds.
Johnny. What do you think about
rounds
that
have we
first
had
round?
in
I gotta
this
say, the
tournament?
Harris brothers, they were put together,
Bibbs had one,
unfortunately, by
Whitney
an
had
injury to
one.
JTE, but they have the connection.
Not
They're
very many.
dominating.
And
think just
maybe
Bibbs, Whitney, and
put
now
together
Long.
by God.
Yeah, not very many.
Are you calling yourself God again?
Nah, no. I stopped that. I leave that for Alec Baldwin and monologues. But this is a very competitive game so far. We would expect nothing less, and we're heading into round two. Round two works like this as the wheel comes out and RB3 gets his beautiful shot framed around this wheel. Each team's going to spin. They
Good
do
job,
get
RB3.
2 spins if they want, unless they land on spinner's
Why
choice.
did they not put it in the
or
middle
bonus
anymore?
Choice. I guess you could choose to
think
go
that's
away
the
from
rule.
spinner's choice. That's probably not going
That'd
to
be my
happen.
guess.
But a bonus choice,
Is that
you're
not real?
stuck with it. You get 2
Oh,
shots
someone
there.
put a post
You get
about
6
that today,
questions in
somewhere,
the round. You
why
get a
it's
chance
no
to ask
longer in the middle.
multiple
Because it
choice
changed when they
if
moved
you do not
studios,
know
I
the
believe.
answer.
The wheel?
Steals are
Yeah.
available, so the teams pay
They-
attention. You can
So the
steal
old
now. You
studio, they
attempt
put
to
it in
steal,
the
and
middle,
they haven't asked for multiple
um,
choice. You do not get multiple choice yourself.
because
JT
there's
rules are
room,
still
I think.
on the
But
board. No
it's
team has
So it was
used
easy
it there.
to
So,
get in and out
the wheels
of
for today's
behind
match is
that
sponsored by our
desk.
Schmoedown patron,
And,
Emmanuel
like,
Banez on Patreon.
now the people at the desk
support.
can
The
see the
sponsored
wheel.
wheel slices for today's matches, Johnny,
So,
are
80s and
They used
sports.
to have to
Ooh,
ask
80s
what
and
was
sports. I
fun
like that mix. Now, one wheel
after it was
slice
fun,
for
and now they
today's
can
match
see the wheel.
is
So they don't have
sponsored
to
by our
ask.
Schmoedown patrons
okay.
on
Thanks for the
patreon.com/Schmoedown,
answer.
and that sponsored wheel slice for today's match is Disney. But if that's called, we'll see who selected that one. All right, I've been talking a lot. Sorry, Roxy. Are you guys ready for round two?
We are ready.
I am.
All right. So the Harris brothers, you are in the lead, 14-11. You have a choice to spin first or defer your spin.
Let's spin first.
They're going to put the pressure on and go first. Jonathan is going to saunter
right.
on over.
And Ken,
Lon-
as you know,
Yeah.
some of these portions of the wheel can do a team in. Go ahead, give it a spin.
He's like
Matter of
waiting
fact,
for them to stop
my
talking.
team was done in by a Julia Roberts category.
Yes,
In
Julia
facing
Roberts.
Take the
Mary-
cannoli.
Yeah.
All right,
Julia-
we
no.
have got the.
Is there no Meryl
it
Streep?
is
Whoa.
looking like
Damn it.
new
No.
releases. Do you guys want to
That's
stick
an
with
easy.
it or
yeah,
spin
yeah,
again?
usually. I think they should keep it. Lon's been spinning monkeys. So.
Give it one more spin.
One more spin. One more
I would
spin.
say one more spin.
Lon, the veteran of the game,
Yeah, but
spin
their
again, sir.
strengths
Spin
aren't
again.
new releases, and Jeff Snyder's definitely is.
That's probably true.
He covered
right.
a lot of that news.
All right, it's coming down.
You're right.
Two.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's good. That's good for the odd couple. Because
The
that's
Harris
a huge
brothers
strength
looking
of
very
Mr.
confident
Jeff
right
Snyder.
now.
So
All right,
It's
there
a-
you have it, Tarantino.
I think
Quentin
it's a
Tarantino,
better
almost
thing
Jodie
for the Harris
Foster,
brothers
but
too.
it stops on Tarantino. The Harris brothers.
I'm sure
get
they'll
6
do all
questions.
right.
I'll be administrating these questions. Johnny, well, the questions for the odd couple. Remember, steals are in play. 14-11 is the count of the game right now. 6 questions. First one, in Inglourious Bastards, what were the bastards instructed to collect from
scalps.
the Nazis?
Scalps.
I wonder if Sam would know that one.
Scalps?
That is correct for 2 points.
You know,
2
you would
points.
assume
Come
so.
on down
I would
here.
imagine.
All
I
right.
feel like that might have been a little unfair. if
Do
you
you
got
know-
that
Question 2. Who plays Django's first slave owner, Old Man Kurkan, in Django Unchained?
I should know this.
For an answer. 5.
I actually don't remember.
3.
Can we do multiple choice?
You can. A. Robert De Niro. B. Bruce Dern. C. Don
it's-
Johnson. D. James Remar.
James Romero, I think.
Johnson?
That's incorrect for a possible.
James Remar.
That's incorrect. We're looking for.
No, that's
Bruce?
not right.
What?
I have Bruce Dern here and Bruce Dern here.
These are the guys on the Chain Gang. James Remar plays 2 roles. Did you know that?
I don't know.
We can guess
Is
incorrectly.
he challenging it?
No, you're not. You're not
Might be.
challenging that we got it right. You're challenging that you got it wrong.
Who are you saying the answer is?
Bruce Dern, sir. Bruce Dern is what I
It'd be a
have.
very nice move of them.
That's.
So not when he's being taken
Yeah, no, they mean
initially.
the flashback scene. I still thought it was Don Johnson.
All right, after some debate, Roxy, the manager, getting in there. They've decided not to challenge.
All
We have
right.
an incorrect question on the board there. So it's still 16-11, though. Third question coming on in for the Harris brothers in the category of
Okay.
narrative.
That'll be
Who
interesting to
plays
see
the
if
last
that's
man standing of the crew in Reservoir Dogs?
that guy.
Steve
Steve
Buscemi.
Buscemi? Yeah. Mr. Pink.
Steve Buscemi?
That's correct for 2 points. Mr. Pink, Mr. Pink. Fourth question. In the Kill Bill films, which member of the Deadly Viper assassination squad had the code name California Mountain Snake?
It's a cool code name.
Daryl Hannah?
That's correct for 2 more
Nice.
points.
That's a
there.
good pull.
2 more
Good
points.
pull.
Fifth question out of 6. In Pulp Fiction, what make of car do Vincent and Mia sit inside at Jack Rabbit Slim's? All right, much debate.
A
5,
Ford.
4, 3.
It's blue, isn't it?
57 Chevy?
Cadillac.
That is incorrect.
No, we don't. I don't know. Do you?
Just say a make of a car.
69. Fuck you.
Nope.
You don't need it. You don't need the year. You just need
that
to
is,
make.
a move I
Dodge.
tried on my first wedding night, which is why I'm not
Pontiac.
married anymore. But
You can say the make of a car. Not that hard.
the answer was
I
Chrysler.
like
We're looking
Jeff's
for
answer.
a Chrysler. All right, next question. Final question in this round. Final question
People
in
who
this
don't
round.
guess on
6,
things
6.
with limited answers
Which
like that.
controversial,
really, like-
ultra-violent
true.
Oliver Stone movie was based on a story by Quentin Tarantino?
I believe the film is Natural Born Killers.
Why don't you give him more
That is
clues,
correct.
Ken?
That is correct. All right,
Nice.
all right. We've got the odd couple up now. Who is going to spin the wheel and make the deal? We
is
got
not some
Jeff.
guy-
Perfect
His
Rabbit
name
up
is
by 1.
Mr. Pink. Only
I think,
refer to
I
him
feel
as
like
Mr.
Jeff's
Pink.
a little like
Spin
off,
coming in,
like
sir.
unhinged a bit today.
Yeah, I think
Good
that
spin.
James Remar thing is sort of tilting.
Striking a model pose as well.
He's got a good pose going.
Yeah, very strong.
Well, this
Hand on the hips.
could
Good
be
pose.
bad news for the odd
Oh.
couple.
All right.
As if
Well
it
then.
couldn't be any worse
Cool.
right now. The Harris brothers get
All right,
the choice.
Harris brothers get a choice here. We're going to need.
But
what
do
you
they
want
know
to
enough about
decide
their
here.
weaknesses to?
I don't.
I mean,
John definitely
it gives
doesn't
us
do
no
law.
pleasure to kick someone when
It's
they're
going to
down,
be
but
iffy.
I think sports movies.
His lines are pretty weird.
Category, sir.
Sports.
movie
That's
it
that's
is.
good for Jeff.
Mark
Has
and
to be.
I forgot I
Draco.
played more varsity sports than everyone in this room.
Oh, Snyder saying he led
Yeah,
us.
That was a strength.
I've
In
slept,
sports.
and I've slept with more high
So-
school football players.
This might be true, sir.
All questions are varsity water polo related.
Jeez.
All right, order. All right, you're going to have 6 questions
But
coming
sports
down the pipeline
movies
from
has
Mr.
been a strength
Johnny
for other
LaCroix.
people.
Here we go.
and
Question
really
number
bitten
1.
them in the ass
Who
before,
played
so.
washed-up
Yeah.
golf pro
It's how
Roy
Brodnick
McAvoy
the-
in Tin Cup?
I feel like we always get a great Andreyko
Kevin
quip
Costner.
every match.
That's correct for 2 points. That is correct for 2 points.
All right, come on.
Question
Let's
number 2. In Major League,
One question
what
at
is
a
the
time.
result of the at-bat when Jake Taylor mimics Babe Ruth's famous called shot?
Looper?
Multiple choice.
A, home run, B, strikeout, C, a bunt, or D, foul ball?
This is tough.
Gonna need an answer in 5, 4, 3.
Will you repeat the question, please?
Sure can. The question. In Major League, what is the result of the at-bats when Jake Taylor mimics Babe Ruth's famous called shot?
B.
That is
Incorrect.
A, home run, B, strikeout, C, bunt, D, foul ball. In 5, 4, 3.
Home run?
Incorrect. Looking for a bunt. A bunt. We'll drop the
Yeah, a
bunt.
little switcheroo from
we know
Jake
what-
Taylor.
We know what bunts are like.
We don't lose points for that, right?
All right, no points are lost. No points are lost. 22-13. Third question.
Here we go. Who plays head football coach Harold Jones in the 2003 sports drama?
Oh, Dennis Quaid.
I thought it was Cuba Gooding in radio.
No, yeah, Cuba Gooding Jr. is the player. I think Dennis Quaid is the coach.
You're right.
5, 4.
Multiple choice.
One of the few movies that I had to stop watching
Chris Cooper.
partway through.
B. Ed
I watch a
O'Neill.
lot.
C.
Oh, no,
John
it's-
Goodman.
Ed
It's Ed
O'Neill.
Harris.
Or Ed Harris.
Yeah.
It's an Ed. It's an Ed.
It's Ed.
Yeah, it's not Al Bundy didn't
A.
coach
Chris
radio.
Cooper. B.
I don't
Ed
really
O'Neill.
watch sports
C. John
movies
Goodman.
very often.
D. Ed
Ever,
Harris.
really? Unless they're Remember the Titans.
Mumbling, a lot of whispering.
Hate that movie.
Both teams here. We need to answer 5.
A?
Incorrect. Chris Cooper, Ed O'Neill, John Goodman, Ed Harris.
I believe it's Ed Harris.
That's correct for a steal.
Ed
All right.
Oh, it's not good.
Next question. Keanu Reeves played
Kinda
2
good.
quarterbacks in 2 unrelated movies that went to the same college. What university did he play for?
What?
Serious?
That's
Serious.
Multiple choice.
Skowinski. That's a sick
Miami.
question.
B.
You,
Penn State.
sir.
C. Virginia
That's
Tech.
like a 12
D.
point.
Ohio State.
I'd say Virginia Tech. As a random guess. Or Miami.
Or any of them.
Ohio State.
That's correct for a point.
Oh, really? Wow.
Ohio.
Cool.
Ohio. Coming back to help, and Draco
I hate
there.
Ohio
Next
State,
question.
so I would
What
never
90s
pick
baseball
that.
film stars Freddie Prinze
mean, you
Jr.
gotta
and
hit Ohio
Jessica
State.
Biel?
That's accurate. We would.
Summer catch.
You
That's
would
correct for
know.
2 points. 2 points. 2 points. 23-16. 23-16. Final question coming down here.
Here we go. In the pro shop in Caddyshack, Rodney Dangerfield says, "You buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free blank."
Oh man.
Stop.
I feel like
Multiple
I know it on multiple choice.
A.
I've heard
box
this.
of teas. B. Bowl of soup.
A bowl of soup.
C.
A free
golf
bowl of
lesson.
soup.
Free
Club
bowl.
And then there's a spot. I think he says after. Oh, it looks great on you.
Correct. Box of teas, bowl of soup, golf lesson, club sandwich.
Come on,
Bowl of
Harrison.
soup.
That is correct for 1
Ooh.
point steal.
Yikes.
8-point lead.
All right. We have
8
come to the end
points
of
going
round
around
2.
3 is
Johnny
not
Laquasso,
great.
it is 24
No, not great at
16.
all.
You're coming
They
up.
have
All right,
to.
should we move on to round 3?
All
Bring it
right.
on,
They have
Ken.
to
Round
have
3,
the other
Mr.
team
Snyder.
miss
Round 3 will work like this. You will get questions.
their
Our 2, 3,
3
and
and
5
5.
point questions based on the numbers that
Because their
you
2 won't matter if they
Fate
can get there.
is in your hands here. So we have Odd Couple is 2 JTs remaining. Harris Brothers have all 3. It's 24-16 going into this final round. So we will start taking the numbers, starting with 3 from the Harris Brothers. Your choices are 1 through 20.
8, 11, and 15.
8, 11, and 15. Odd Couple, your numbers.
2, 4, and
The
6.
wigs off.
2, 4, and
He's
6.
serious business.
Is where
They're-
we're
they-
going.
they're-
You
they're
also,
defeated. They feel
we'll have to
really
decide
defeated.
for these questions
He's
2
upset.
and 3.
Yeah.
Which one of you will
The
answer
category
after
was
I
pretty hard.
unveil the
It was a hard category, and he
here.
feels like he got
you want to
screwed
ask
out of
questions
that
for the Odd
steal.
Couple, sir?
I'd be honored.
All right. We have got the first category
So, yeah,
is
he's not
number
happy.
2. Number 2,
At least he's still
modern
playing.
classics. Who is
Learned
going to take
from
it?
last time.
That's true.
I'll take it.
Mark and Drake is going to take a 2-point question from Johnny.
This is films from 1929 on, right?
What is the name of the special kick that Daniel learns in The Karate Kid?
The thing. The
crane.
illegal move in
That is
combat.
correct.
That is correct for 2 points. Crane kick
That's-
indeed.
All right,
They
that's a good
do
start.
Need to get all 3 of
I
the
don't think
questions.
Jeff
There's
is
pressure
close
on
enough
here.
to his
So,
microphone.
if they miss one.
He's not.
the
He
game
could
would
definitely
be
hold
over.
There's,
it.
We have
there's,
the
def-
next
there's
one,
definitely a
Johnny.
couple millimeters
They
in
chose
there.
the number 4.
Or sorry,
in the
inches.
category of DiCaprio
That's for
coming
sure.
to you, Jeff. Leo DiCaprio. 3-point question coming from Johnny.
All right. Who plays DiCaprio's wife, Mal, in Inception?
Marion Cotillard.
Yes.
Marion Cotillard.
You got
3
it.
points. They're still alive. They are still alive. All right, we are coming down, Johnny. Potentially
All right,
the final
let's just
question
make
of the
this
game.
5-pointer and hope
Unless
that Harris
the Odd
Bros,
Couple hits it,
sorta
they'll
shit
push
the
it
bed.
back to the Odd Couple, but the lose would be a TKO victory.
You know,
for
you
the
gotta
Harris
cross your
Brothers.
fingers
They
and hope
chose
for the
number
best at
6,
this
Johnny.
place.
That category is?
Here we go. It's fantasy sci-fi.
You can confer.
All right.
Wow.
Which Academy
Not awful.
Award-winning actress
Good for
played
Mark.
Major Rebecca Childs in the science fiction adventure The Core?
Hilary Swank.
Hillary
You got it.
That's
Swank.
correct. 5 points.
Sorry, I'm
Back
wrong.
over.
Let's
back
go.
over. 5 points.
Yeah, but the Harris
5
girls
points. It's
need to
26,
get their
24.
two to tie.
All right,
and
we
a
have
three to
got
win, so.
questions coming the way. Again, guys, you get to choose
Yeah.
who answers first depending on the category. You guys
I
chose
think
first the number 8.
this is
The number 8,
definitely
that category. for
their-
the
I mean,
two-point
it's
question
obviously
will be
their game to
war
lose right
movies.
now.
War movies. Who's going to answer this one?
I'll take it.
Jonathan will take a 2-point question category, war movies. Who plays Colonel Nicholson in the war film The Bridge on the River Kwai?
Alec Guinness, but I don't
Alec
think you know
Guinness?
that.
That's
It's Alec
correct.
Guinness,
2
but I don't
points to
think you know
tie
that.
the game.
I
Damn
was
it,
wrong.
Dust
The
Balls.
game. It comes down potentially to this right here, Heart and Victory, or
Alan Harris,
swing and a
let's
That's
miss
a
this
baseball
question
reference,
and
Come on.
Johnny.
just have like the
They
worst
chose
5-pointer
the number
ever,
11.
and then you're
Lon
gonna
is
lose
going to
sudden
get
death.
this question. It is in
Or Lon hits the
biopics.
3 and they win. And go to the
Biopics.
finals and win the tournament.
3-point question.
Biopics?
In what Eastern European country did the 2002 film The Pianist take place?
Ooh.
In Poland?
In Poland.
And your
There you
winner
go.
by a final score of
We get to see more of this team. Yes.
The brothers move on, Johnny. The brothers move on. Blood thicker than the
We get
other.
to listen to
Unbelievable.
the
You have to
song.
believe Little Eagle is
At this
cheering them
point,
on.
I didn't really need to hear how
Although he
fair
wishes he was
this.
here. They might be in the
This
situation
is
that JT
rough.
was here, but what an incredible performance once again,
song is
dominating
that
3
bad?
matches in a row.
Oh, the
Moving on
song's
to finals.
great. I just like Amish Paradise
29-26
exponentially
is
better.
A great match. That is
He's upset.
a
He wants to
punch
listen
for
to
punch
some
battle
Weird Al.
there. Even in
I
the
wanna-
second
I wanna
round,
listen
when you
to
saw
some polka
the
power.
Odd Couple against Sports, they dug in, they battled, they got some answers.
That's
again,
the one
and
that
they were
starts
there
with,
at the end.
Spice
Just the
Girls
Harris
Wannabe.
brothers had a little bit too much in the end. Though, let's not hear it from ourselves, Johnny. Let's go backstage to your friend of mine, Jen Sturgeon.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturgeon
Cool
here with The
outfits off
Odd
now
Couple.
for Snipe.
Guys, Mark
Starting
is
off with
visibly
the
upset right
losers.
now.
That's not good.
That was an amazing round 3 you guys put up there.
That
It's just
means someone's gonna
the
walk in
wheel.
on an interview
No, this
for the winner.
Lon and his brother played very well. My frustrations have nothing to do with them. They were exemplary teammates. They played well. They deserved to win. I'm not going to get into it. A loss is a loss. I'll move on. It's just very disappointing and frustrating.
I see you adding, your head nods over here, Snyder.
Yeah, no, Mark took the words out of my mouth. John Lon played great. They deserve the victory. Hats off to him.
Wigs off too.
Interesting.
The wig is way off. The wig's not coming back. It's bad luck, that wig.
Roxy, I just saw you cheering them on from off to the side. I mean,
Ooh, bring
you
the
look
wig back.
heartbroken right now.
Honestly, I'm not heartbroken. I'm really proud of these guys. I think that they played the best game they could. They didn't give up. And at the end there, to hit our 2, our 3, and our 5, that's nothing short of impressive. We just, at that point, we had spun opponent's choice. And sports movie is not our strong suit. And there was a little bit of disparity between the questions, which happens all the time here. And you can't be a sore loser. We lost fair and square. That's true. And I'm really proud of them. They did everything they could today.
Yeah, guys, I don't think that today's loss takes anything away from the run that you guys had in this tournament at all.
Once again,
Roxy's a
congratulations
pretty
to Lon and his
great
brother.
manager.
They were really great, and it's always fun to see new people in this. John. Yeah, I'm sorry, I've been marshalling John's brother, or Lon's brother. It's just frustrating because these things do happen, and when they happen to you, you can't help but get frustrated because when you see they happen to other people, you're like, oh, maybe that wasn't that big of a deal, and there's going to be some disparity no matter what. It just felt a little uneven.
Yeah.
So, but what can you do? It's a game. Life goes on. There are real important things to actually
It's like
get
they
upset
say,
about,
yeah,
so,
absolutely. You win by the wheel, you die by the wheel. And unfortunately, when you spin something that's not in your wheelhouse, that happens. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hopefully, we'll see you back again here soon after the tournament.
The most
Thanks, Jen.
level-headed I've
And
seen
we're back
Jeff
with
after a
the
match.
Harris brothers, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, did you scalp a Muppet? What is happening right now?
I'm just a huge fan of Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, and I think one of the members is here, so I'm hoping to meet them.
I didn't even understand
that's
that
fair.
reference,
That's-
but okay.
The Muppet Show band.
Pretty good.
You know, the guy, the big top
Yes,
hat.
it seems
gold
you've
teeth.
picked
No,
the
nothing.
right team.
We're,
He's a
we're
fan
old.
of
We're
the
very old. The
Muppets.
Harris brothers. I apologize.
Guys, that
Jen,
was a
what do you
really,
do?
really impressive match you guys just put
Why,
on.
thank
out
you.
Yes,
there.
this team is great.
Hitting
Look at
round 2, Quentin Tarantino. You saw them get a little bit upset and a little flustered. Do you think that they carried into their round 2 with them?
Yeah, I think,
do like
we feel like Jean-Paul Belmondo in Breathless, and they feel like Jean-Paul Belmondo in Pierrot Le Faux. And that's all there is to say about it.
Fine comparison, yes. On point, sir.
I just don't think that this interview can get any weirder, and then it does. So, guys, obviously now having moved past the odd couple,
like
you're going
it.
to be either facing corruption or who's the boss.
Yes.
Do you guys have a preference?
I don't think we've properly studied
I don't know
all
who
of
would
these
wanna
teams
win
as we will in
corruption versus Harris
preparation
Brothers.
this coming week. Without going through all of our extensive files, I think we're ready to face whoever comes down the pike next.
I plan to pull up a microfiche of both teams and study them thoroughly.
Fine. I'll perhaps prepare a little presentation.
Oh, yes, a diorama.
Yeah, so the press we could sort of lecture and share with one another, get a board in. Yeah.
Lovely.
What the heck?
Yeah, back to you guys.
All right, there you heard, Johnny. Both teams, obviously, you're going to be, you're going to be upset. You're going to be happy. The Harris brothers are happy. They're looking.
To be
next.
fair, Snyder's generally always upset.
He's generally always upset there. He tried something new there. You know, we don't make all the rules, Johnny. We just do our best to enforce them there. A lot of props to Jed Sturger always standing with these teams. When and Andreyko, I love Mark Andreyko.
Yes.
I know he was a little upset too, but that's the way it crumbles here. The cookie, as it were, and I like cookies. I like a lot of cookies.
We know you love cookies. But the Harris brothers, moving on to the finals,
I
they're going to
like
face the winner of Corruption and the team of Riley and Bateman. I'm a big Riley fan. Bateman, well, he'll be there too.
He'll be there as well. You know, I don't have, I know we're going to win. But I don't want to, but I'm really looking forward to face the Harris brothers. It'll be a good challenge for Chance and Mike for us to overcome on our way to the championship. All right, that is the match today. Anarchy keeps on going. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you do that thing where you like, you share, you leave a comment, let the world know about it. If you want to pop on over to the Patreon page and consider supporting, go to patreon.com/Schmoedown. You get exclusives like a live stream with me, Johnny. I got to sit and eat a sandwich while talking directly to the fans.
I have a short day tomorrow.
What kind of sandwich was it?
It was a turkey sandwich, and I was in love from the first bite. So,
Unbelievable.
Johnny, thanks for leading us through here today.
It was great. Actually, I think it was
Make
a
it a
good
horror
team
match,
that
no
we had,
problem.
you and I. We may not always get along. We may not always see eye to eye. But, hey, we made it happen.
We'll see you guys next time here on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Woo! Patreon commercial.
Wait.
Oh.
Solitaire.
Oh, he's playing.
Come in.
One of the toughest card games, in my opinion.
What's up, buddy? Hi. How you doing, my
Specifically
friend?
the 3's.
I feel like we haven't seen each other in so long.
Yeah,
What's
I thought we weren't doing this anymore.
What are you talking about? We've been having a great time. We're going on barbecues together. We've been
Dad
taking
has
the
a
kids
lost
together for
hope.
walks in the park.
We don't have any kids.
I'm thinking long term. I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, and so far this term is far. Oh boy, am I right? Oh boy. Little joke for the fans. Anyway, so I got something for you. What are you working on? What you working on?
Just working on the Schmoedown card. Just
Spectacular.
Yes.
Spectacular. I got something for you. Star Wars. Open spot, right?
Yeah.
Sam Witwer happens. Sam Witwer. Off he went.
Yeah. No,
Off he went.
Yeah.
Open spot, right?
Alex does not have anyone to defend the belt for.
Let me stop you right there. I got someone for you.
You got Hidalgo?
Who?
Oh.
Filoni?
No.
Favreau?
No.
Who?
Knapsack.
What? No.
Oh.
I'm saying.
No. Go. Yeah.
You gotta manage your bond
It's a good
with him
time.
now. Okay.
Knapsack. He's gonna be perfect for it, my friend.
And that's-
He's gonna be great. Fans gonna love it. They're gonna eat this stuff up. You're gonna look like
No, they
you're
are.
gonna look like as a champ, as a savior.
No. They're gonna hate me.
Look at me.
They're gonna hate me.
Look at me go. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun, isn't it? Come on. We're back. We're in the swing of things here, my friend. All right, my friend. I'm gonna get out of here. That sounds good. You gotta work it down.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here. If you're only leaving the door open, things happen behind this door here, so close it.
Yeah.
All right, my
Fine.
friend. Hey,
Everybody.
great to see you again, pal.
Oh.
Well then, that's
How's it going, guys? If
There
you
it
didn't know
is.
about the Patreon,
Ah,
you
there
guys
is
have a
the
chance to
Patreon,
support
okay.
the Schmoedown. Now,
I was
myself, Mark
worried.
Ellis, we've taken over the production. Basically, you guys have 16 tiers to choose from. We're trying to give back to the
No,
fans.
the
Go and
commercial
check
is
it out
important,
right
but-
there. If you want to support
but
the
I've
Schmoedown
just
by
seen it
becoming a patron today,
500
go
times.
ahead and do it. Cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you've given us. And yeah, there's some really crazy tiers in there. I'd love to get your opinions on it. Now go enjoy the match. Go do it. It's a good match, for God's sakes.
So that was that. Give me back my finger. I gotta pause the video. No, okay, fine. I won't pause. I'll just listen to the outro music. All right, so that was the match between the Odd Couple and the Harris brothers. I really enjoyed that match. I thought it was pretty entertaining. Unfortunately, it seemed like one of the teams got a little upset halfway in the match, and luckily that didn't really impact their performance in round 3. But we'll shoot it over to Brooklyn. I know you wanted the Odd Couple to win, so how are you feeling, and what was your take on the match as a whole?
Oh, sorry. It cut out on. You cut out a little bit, so I'm like, who is she directing this to? I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit disappointed. I feel like the Odd Couple got really tilted on that Tarantino question, and I think that was just the start of like their bad run where they got opponent's choice, and then like some of the questions that they got in sports movies were interesting to say. We'll say that, but I think of the teams in the tournament, I am probably happiest if I lose to the Harris brothers. Great competitors. I'll probably be joining that bandwagon until the end of the tournament to see if they win. But I'm always going to be supporting Draco and Snyder, especially. I really hope they stay as a team. But yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I still want cookies. All right, Linus, what did you think about the match?
Well, I was very happy to see the Harris brothers take the victory. I think they're just extremely entertaining, and I love all the character and kayfabe energy they put into this game. And yeah, it showed in this match. Lon had a dominant performance, getting another perfect round, which is good for him. He's showing the player that he truly is. And yeah, this was a good match. I agree. Some of the energy from the match, I feel like kind of was a little drained after the steal in round 2, but it was still entertaining. They made it a game in round 3, which you got to give them credit for that. But I think in the end, the right team won, and I hope the Harris brothers take the whole tourney from here.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I think that that if they had challenged it, I don't know if that would have made any difference in how they played. But yeah, it did feel a lot like it kind of like drained the life out of that team. But at the same time, they were very respectful, and I'm really happy for the Harris brothers. And I have learned that I would probably be better at trivia if I hadn't changed my last name. So on that note, where can we find you on the internet, Brooklyn?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at TheRealBK10, the number, not the word. You can also find me right here at Take 3 Productions, running not one but 2 shows. Jukebox Trivia on Mondays. We do various music trivia, debates, and countdowns. Be sure to check out the playlist we did yesterday with the greatest Queen songs. It's a stacked panel. And then on Thursday, I do Late Night with Take 3, cover various topical pop culture things. This Thursday, with the start of Movember, men's cancer or prostate cancer awareness, we'll be doing Best Movie Mustache. So be sure to check that out.
All right. And where can we find you, Linus?
I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Linus Babcock, and I'm around Take 3 on reactions and watch-alongs on Wednesdays.
Perfect. And you can find me right here on Take 3, hosting the Reactor Summit. And that goes up whenever the heck Abe feels like it. And you should definitely check out our episode that just aired whenever this goes up. It aired on the 30th. It has a really great section where Chance gets to talk about his match and also the upcoming singles tournament, and he's on for the whole episode, so that's awesome. So definitely check that out. And other than that, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Stardust at Smith_K10, the number, not the word. And that's it. That's all we got. So we want to thank you guys all for watching, and we hope that you guys all have a wonderful day. Take care.